Amanda Curtis, Marquand Middleton, and the Miracle Corral. Nikita Clegg Fox. October 31st at Bayou City Event Center. Tickets on sale now at eventbrite.com.
Hey guys, it's Rhonda Prince. Tune in to the best talk show, The Not So Christian and Me, live with Larry Scott and Natasha Marie on the legendary KYOK Radio. The views and opinions expressed on all radio shows broadcast on KYOK are entirely those of the hosts, guests, and callers who are entirely responsible for all show content and do not in any way reflect the opinions of KYOK Radio, its sponsors, staff, or management. Welcome you, Lord. We lift up our soul. Into our minds, Lord. Lord, you can have your way. Oh, we Lord, you can have your way in this place. I open up the door of my heart. I open up the door of my soul. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say, we welcome you. We welcome you, Lord. We welcome you. You're welcome in the praise.
KYOK Radio, 1140 AM, 92.3 FM, and home of the Not So Christian and Me show. With your hosts, Larry Scott, Natasha Marie, and Southern Girl Denise. We have fun in a no judgment zone right here on the Not So Christian and Me show.
And welcome to the Not So Christian and Me show. I am your host, Larry Scott, and today we have another great show lined up for you. That's right. Each and every Saturday, we try to bring the super hottest topics, not just in the city of Houston, but all over the world today. That's right. And we want to welcome you. We thank you all for tuning in here with us again on the Not So Christian and Me show. And let me just say this here before we get started. Let's keep our entire world in prayer. Let's keep it in prayer. Prayer changes things, and that's what it's going to take for this world, this nation to make a change, and that is prayer. I mean, so many things have happened on top of the deaths of COVID. We've had in our own very own city here in Houston, a very, very young lady, popular young lady, model, Houston's own Mercedes Moore was murdered this past week, and so many things pertaining to violence and even with the Afghanistan situation that's going on, we've got to stay prayed up. So let's do that first before we do anything. Let's stay prayed up. All right. So let's get started, y'all. I'm super, super excited again here to be on the Not So Christian TV show again right here on the legendary KYOK 1140 AM, all new 92.3 FM. If you're streaming out there, it's kyokradio.org. Wow. If you want to call in today, go ahead and light the lines up right now because yes, she's in the building. Yes, indeed. You can call in right now at 281-453-1000. Again, that number is 281-453-1000. I'm super excited. Give me the intro. I got an intro for this one right here, y'all. Give me the intro, man. Hit the intro for me. Yeah, go ahead and hit that intro for me. Let's do this right. We just can't bring it in. Please help me welcome wherever you're at. If you're at home, if you're in your car, please help me welcome her. She is in the building on the Not So Christian and Me show live here on the legendary KYOK. She's an entertainer. She's a host. She's an actor. She's a model. She's a poet. She's a singer. She's known as the voice of vision. Please help me welcome here in the studio, Mizz Boujie.
I know. That's how to bring you in.
Yes, that was just made my whole look.
All right.
Thank you so much. Hey, you guys.
Go.
It is
Go.
Thank you for tuning in, you guys. I can't wait to answer your questions.
All right. Cut the music. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Here I go.
Thank you again so much for being here. Our guest here on the Not So Christian TV show. How you doing?
I'm well. Thank you. Thank you for having
Looking
me.
well. Girl, you just shining.
That made my little day. Here I go. That introduction was awesome, you guys. I felt like I was standing on stage with my
Bring it
on
up.
the Not So Christian TV show. We bring you out. I'm telling you.
Bring them out.
Yeah.
Great, you guys. Thank you.
Boujie, before let's go ahead and get started. Again, if you have a question, 281-453-1000. 281-453-1000. We're standing by waiting on your call. If you have a question or a comment, Miss Boujie is in the building, y'all. Miss Boujie,
Yes.
Tell the radio listeners out there a little bit about yourself.
Well, it's hard following that type of introduction because I think we got the whole message. He ran down the whole resume, you guys, but I am your singing poet. I'm your comedian. I'm your host, you guys. I'm just an all-around entertainer. They call me Miss Boujie.
Wow. You are a very busy woman, Miss Boujie. You reminds me so much of my wife. My wife is like can't stop, won't quit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all are so much alike. You have your hands in everything. You're doing so much, so many great things. The question is, when do you find time for yourself and doing so much that you do?
The time is within the time, if that makes any sense. What I do for myself. So the time that I invest in is the time that's for me. So the time is within the time.
Okay, time is
The
within the
time.
time. Is that the way you do it too, baby?
Time is within the time. We don't have
I never
time
thought about it
to
like
set
that, though.
aside, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That kind of time. So we, in the moment, we find our little pockets that we take for ourselves in that moment.
Right.
You guys just don't get to see it, but trust me, we have a little moment that we set aside for us.
Okay, I had a question come in. Somebody wants to know, are you married?
What? Dang, we gonna
They jumped in fast with the question.
Here it is.
You don't want my government name, no nothing.
They don't want
Right
right.
on the back.
They just want to know.
I
Are you married and do you have children?
I'm not married. I'm divorced for 4 years now. And I mean, my children are children, but there's 3 of them. They're grown though. They're 20, 21, and 16.
Okay. You have children, then you're not married. Okay. I hope that answers your question out
I
there.
hope so too.
You have a
And
lot.
Jane got time for you.
Yeah. You have a lot
Because we
going
just talked about the time.
Yeah.
Time to do
Time to the time. Time to
Wow.
the time. Oh, look at that.
You are the host of shows. You do a lot of shows. Can you just kind of think back? What was your very first show that you hosted, Ms. Boujie?
2015, it was La Boujie, and it was the opening to my boutique that was on Antoine. And it was all planned out. It was dope. Everybody was there. 25 models, 4 makeup artists. You know, black folks, it's hard to get here all the many people in one spot on time.
Yeah.
On time. And they was actually there on time except for the host. And they had just called and said they was on their way, but they never made it. And so, you know, 15 minutes into the show getting ready to start, the team comes to me and hands me the microphone. It's like, the host isn't here, but you got something you got to do with your show. So that day was the day I started hosting. And that was May 2015.
So that day you wasn't prepared to host.
I was not.
You were just put on the spot.
I had no choice because it was my production.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So meanwhile, while everybody doing their part, they like, this gonna have to be your part because that person's not here.
Right.
And I cried. I did. I was frustrated because that wasn't how I planned it. I was supposed to be doing something else, you know what I'm saying? And here it is. Now I have to stand up there and talk to people, and I was not prepared. I had been coaching the host the whole time, but not realizing that I was actually coaching myself. So there you have it.
Wow. Sometimes you have to do it like that.
Man, when you the boss, you have to put your position. You got to play whichever position somebody ain't standing in. You the boss.
Wow.
So what
Be
happened
like
to your
that
host?
sometimes.
What happened to the host?
They never. You know, I'm a type of person. I'm a hey, you okay? If you say yeah, I don't go no further because I feel like you owe me an explanation. I don't have to dig it out of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just never showed up, never nothing. And I was really in my feelings about that. I was really in my feelings about that. But at the same time, thank you for not showing up. It's kind of it's sweet and sad because I would have never found out that I was good at being a host. I would have never found out. Never.
So what sometimes you learn in that lesson is what looks bad may turn out for the good.
But definitely good. I found out that I'm a really good MC host, and I mean, there's no way I found that out any other way.
Wow. Who are some of the famous people that you had the chance to host shows with?
Shout out to my girl Just Brittany. I got to work with her several times. I did the red carpet for the Go DJ Awards, I think 2016, I think. So I got to meet a lot of the hot artists that was coming down the red carpet. That was super dope. Shout out to the picture man because I couldn't have got on that red carpet interview without him. He was media. So he brought me in to talk because he was like, I don't talk, so I need you to talk. So again, they told me no when I actually applied. They told me no, that I could not be a part of the show. And then my picture man was like, you're going to be a part of the show because I need you. So that message is for people. A no today is not a no tomorrow. That's what that message was.
One door closed,
A no today is not a no tomorrow. So I was, even though they told me no, that I couldn't host and that I couldn't be on the red carpet, I still was there.
Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. You have a question again, 281-453-1000 is the number. Ms. Boujie, I had the opportunity to check out some of your social media videos. And let me ask you this, because I saw and I heard you say this, that you was going for the Saints. You was going for the New Orleans Saints when the New Orleans Saints was playing the Houston Texans.
Who
that nation?
Who that?
You was going for the New Orleans Saints. So are you a Who That Nation fan?
No, even though the Who That men seem to like me. I think my last couple of friends been all from Louisiana, so I don't know what's in the water that got y'all swimming over here. But you know, it's cool. But it's the same. They're hard to not go with sometimes.
No, that's right.
Sometimes
Who
they
that?
are just a better team. And at that particular game,
Say that again. Say that one more time.
sometimes they're just a better team.
We're just a better team out there.
They're driven by something else that people don't realize. They're driven by a hunger that some teams never ever experienced. And that hunger is what makes them a really good team.
Right. Wow.
I love my Texans. I'm a Texas girl. I'm from Houston, born and raised. No disrespect, but my dad was from Louisiana. He was from New Orleans. So if you wonder why that's like that, I have both sides.
I just had to get that cleared up.
Just want clarification on
Who
that.
That Nation.
Listen, y'all was serious. Yes,
indeed.
Serious. Have you ever been somewhere where it be Who That? You be like, look, let me go home. Y'all serious. Y'all real.
They definitely serious.
Them fans for real, for real.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. We're looking forward to another Super Bowl season this year.
And I definitely hope Come on, boys. I believe y'all.
Miss Boujie, we want to know this here. Where did this name come from, Miss Boujie? I mean, you don't want me to use your government name. I asked you the other day what you want me to call you. Your government name, but you said you prefer to go by Miss Boujie. What is it about this name, Miss Boujie?
Put some respect on my name.
Ooh,
It's M-I-Z-Z, Mizz, not because I'm married, not because I'm a mistress, but because it's respect. Put some respect on my name. Boujie came from my very first store. My store was called Boujie Couture, the one that's sold up on Antoine. And I was doing fashion shows in the community. Well, nobody really knew my name. So when I walked into these rooms full of people, they was like, oh, Boujie's here. And, after a while, you just start answering to it naturally, like, oh, okay, oh, they talking to me. Oh, hey, y'all, and it really became to where nobody called me by my name.
Right.
So, he was like, all right, cool. So then when I started hosting, I needed a name. Because definitely wasn't gonna go by, my government, whatever. And, you're right. So we're sitting in the room together, me and a couple of models, and we're brainstorming. We're trying to come up with it because you gotta have, And one of the girls was like, well, we already call you Boujie, so why not just go by Boujie? And I was like, because I'm not Boujie.
Yeah. So you do know what Boujie is.
I do. But I was like, but okay, what I'm saying. So I was like, but I need something else. And literally, one of the girls was like, the voice of vision. What? She was like, that's what you do. You bring voice to vision, right? I was like, right. So their birth, Miss Boujie, which was, so the community name. So shout out to the community.
Wow. We are here in the studio today, y'all, talking with Miss Boujie, and our topic today is the birth of Miss Boujie. We're going to have to take a quick break right here. If you have a question, please 281-453-1000. Don't touch that stereo. We'll be right back.
KYOK Radio, 1140 AM, 92.3 FM.
Hey, you guys. Thank you so much.
Attention, the Mount Pisgah Baptist Church family is in the process of taking resumes for a pastor position. If you're interested, please send your resume by mail to Mount Pisgah Baptist Church, 1450 West Gulf Bank Road, Houston, Texas, 77088. That is 1450 West Gulf Bank Road, Houston, Texas, 77088. We are looking for some women led by God, spirit-filled and building strong congregation, someone that has a vision for growth and can draw young people to the church.
Dr. Jerry W. Broussard and Creative Careline invite you to their 35th anniversary. Don't miss the Gospel Concert of the Year, October 31st at Bayou City Event Center, 9401 Knight Road in Houston, featuring Kiara Shear, Miranda Curtis, Marquette Middleton, and the Miracle Chorale, Nikita Clegg Fox. October 31st at Bayou City Event Center. Tickets on sale now at eventbrite.com.
The Not So Christian and Me Show would like to say thank you to every guest that has been a part of our show. We wanted to know from some, how was their experience on the show?
My name is Stacey Williams, and I am overjoyed by my experience at KYOK on the Not So Christian and Me Show. They listened, empathized, educated, and implemented a plan of action. It's not just a talk show, they walk their talk. If love was a person, Minister Larry Scott, Irma J, Dr. Bridget, Miss Denise, and Miss Linda, that's who you all are. On behalf of my family and Love Has No Disability, Inc., we thank you wholeheartedly for having us.
So my experience with being on the show, the Not So Christian and Me show, was definitely very uplifting and a lot more self-realization of just how powerful goal setting is, just being more aware of staying on top of what my goals are and helping other people is just, it's a life of service. It was truly a wonderful experience. I enjoyed all the questions and definitely got a lot out of it. Definitely would recommend it to anybody that's trying to self-improve and grow. Anytime you have to teach other people something, you reflect upon how well you're using it yourself, and it just helps you even more so. So just really enjoyed the program thoroughly, the opportunity. It was an honor to be on the show and meet other people, connect, making connections So definitely very grateful for that experience.
Hi, this is Dr. Benita Ledette, known as the Love Doctor, bringing you love 24/7. I just wanted to take out the time to just share my experience about the Not So Christian Enemy show. I think for all of the listeners who has not given this show an opportunity to listen in, I think that you are doing yourself a disservice. I think that you need to put this on your calendar and make sure that you listen in because it is the most authentic, real, intimate, genuine, loving, caring show around on Saturdays. What more do you need on a Saturday morning to be refreshed by a show that's bringing you love, genuine topics, and laughter, and all of the things that you need on a Saturday? Tune in. You won't regret it.
Hi, I'm Miss Nene, the tax code, and I was on the Not So Christian in Me show. I would like to send a big shout out to the CEO, Southern Girl Denise, the host, Mr. Larry Scott, and the co-host, Keith Randolph. I really enjoyed myself and had a great time. Thank you also to everyone who called in with your tax questions live on the legendary KYOK Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Taquana Clark with Creditors Inc. And I just want to take a moment to talk about the experience I had on the Not So Christian and Me show with Natasha Marie and Mary Scott. I had such a good time. The environment was so welcoming and conducive to good, positive, uplifting conversation. And I would recommend this show to anyone to watch and also to participate and be a part of and be a guest of. So yeah, go check out the Not So Christian and Me show.
Hey guys, this is Sharika Hunt, and I'm riding in the car listening to the Not So Christian and Me show with host Larry Scott. This is an amazing show. I love the team. I love their professionalism, and you need to check them out. Tune in to the Not So Christian and Me show.
Hi, this is gospel recording artist Mona Moore, and I am looking forward to being the guest next Saturday on the Not So Christian and Me show with Larry live on the legendary KYOK Radio. Be sure to tune in.
And we are back right here on the legendary KYOK Radio on the Not So Christian and Me show. And we want to thank everyone for your words of experience of being here on our show. You know, we get so many concepts, we get so many great people that have came through here. Miss Linda, you've seen it. So many great people with so many great topics that came here on our show. And each and every time we have had a great, super great time here on the show. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I've had so many people ask me, what is the concept of the name of the Not So Christian and Me show? What is the concept behind that name? Because a lot of people don't get the name, the Not So Christian and Me show. Well, let me just share a little bit about this before we get back to our show. We overlook sometimes a lot of people as Christians. As Christians, let me say that again. As Christians, we overlook a lot of people. And the concept behind the Not So Christian and Me show name is that we don't overlook anyone. Everybody is important. Everybody means something. Jesus said, love everybody. If you're good, you're bad, if you're ugly, love them anyhow. If they treat you wrong, love them anyhow. This is what Jesus said. And so the platform of this show, the concept behind the name is to give everybody an opportunity to come on our show. If you're gay or if you're straight, come on our show. Your voice and your opinion is everything. Everything. And so that is the concept of our show. It's not just for born again believers, Christian. It's for everybody, the unbelievers. And we pray that something is said throughout our show that'll bring someone closer to Christ. And that is the concept behind our show. And the best thing is that you are in a no judgment zone.
That's it.
No judgment zone.
Need to record that one.
We're back here with Miss Boujie.
The Not So Christian.
Miss Boujie. We're talking about the birth of Miss Boujie. Let's go here. Who inspired you to to do what you're doing as you do so many things? Who inspires
They ask me this question all the time, and it gets me every time because I'm truly self-motivated. There was nothing particular, no one particular that made me want to or do. I literally live my life by leave no stones unturned, try all your talents at least once until you find the one that fits you. So I can't say like somebody inspired me, because I mean every day I get up, I inspire myself. And be an inspiration to yourself. Don't have to look towards others for inspiration, because you'll find yourself in trouble. Find yourself within yourself, and then you can find other things within people. So I first inspire myself so that I can inspire others. So I'm sorry, I don't have an inspiration.
I'm sure it's in your bloodline.
My kids, I do what I do for them. Ultimately, that's always the answer. It's normally my kids, and I do what I do for them, because I want them to know that the sky is the limit, and that you can literally do anything that you set your mind to.
Right.
I'm sure it's in your bloodline somewhere down the line.
I
your
think my
family
mom
history.
is like that. I got a sister that's like that. Like, and then I noticed that my youngest daughter is like that. So it's definitely in the bloodline.
It's in the bloodline. Okay. All right. You definitely have some inspiration. Let me ask you this here. What do you do? And I know you do so much. What do you do before hosting the show to prepare yourself, to get your mind right? I mean, within so much going on around you and around the world, how do you prepare yourself to host these shows?
It's funny. I'm an impromptu type of girl. I don't like people handing scripts and things like that. I kind of like to just tell me overall what you need me to do, and then take the ship from there. Like, because I got it as long as you tell me.
Right.
So normally before a show, I try not to have any negative thoughts or like, you know, anything that may be negative that been going on that day. I try to put that to bed before I can go host somebody's show, so that I'm not feeling those type of feelings while I'm hosting the show. So I've always believed leave your problems at the door. So when I get to wherever I'm going, whatever I got going on stage at the door, and we start and go from there.
Okay.
Okay. So that's definitely how I get myself together to go to a show.
All right, then. All right. Understanding we do have a caller on the line, Ms. Boujie.
Okay.
Thank you for calling the Not So Christian in the Me show. Caller, are you there?
Yes. Good afternoon. This is Denise's mom.
Hey.
Just want to come in for Miss Boujie.
Miss Boujie.
You're putting in mind of my daughter. That's why I was calling, because I know I was always going to have a daughter that just do a lot of things. So I'm tuning you in to find out what you all about, because Denise is always doing this, that, and other. But I'm just a listener today. So that's what I'm calling, let you know that I be listening to everything you're saying to see, do I have another daughter out there and I didn't know about it.
Yes, ma'am, you do. I would take another mama. I would definitely take another mother. I had the pleasure of meeting you. Didn't I meet Mom?
Yeah, you did meet her.
Award show.
Mm-hmm.
I had
Mother's
the
Day.
pleasure, baby. You must have set it on fire in your pink. So I do recall she gave us a nice little two-step out there and everything. So, Mom, you definitely have another daughter.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Well, we thank you so much. That's my mother-in-law, y'all. My mother-in-law is my wife, Mom. Yeah, you did leave her. You remember when she cut them steps
That's
on
what
the
I remember.
Right. And she was nominated too.
Yeah. She was out there. I was like, okay, Mom, excuse us. You can't forget Mom.
Right.
She has a phenomenal daughter.
Yes, she does.
Then I don't even have
Thank
to
you.
I can tell you about that.
You so silly.
Indeed. Okay, you have something what you call Boujie box, the Boujie box. Let's talk about that. When did the Boujie box start?
It was actually birthed 7 years ago as Boujie Couture. It took on like 4 names, you guys, because I was struggling. I was struggling, so all my entrepreneurs out there, it's okay. It's okay. So I started as Boujie Couture. We sold nightlife apparel, clothing, and stuff like that. Then we birthed into Boujie's Box, which is the accessory collection that we have. And now, you guys, we are actually called Boujie 2014. And we're our own clothing brand line. You guys see me with all my line people. That's the shirt I have on. I have on tights, hoodies. We sell active wear for women. All sides are looking for it.
All right. You got anything for men?
The men keep asking me about making a collection for them. Listen, y'all, I'm not gonna do it. Stop asking. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Y'all clothing is a little difficult, and then it kind of opens the door for you to have more conversation with me, and I just don't want to talk to you like that.
Wait a minute, what do you mean by that?
I don't. Hey, beautiful, what's your name? I just want to sell you this shirt, sir. Like, I mean, so, because I don't want to go through all of that, I prefer to stay on beautiful.
All right. All right.
Cut and dry.
Y'all heard that?
Cut and dry.
So that person that asked, was you married? I guess you heard that.
Sick of y'all. Sick of me.
Sometimes, Miss Boujie, sometimes we just want to
get on my nerves. That's what y'all want to do. Get on my nerves. Y'all just want to get on my nerves. That's what y'all want to do.
So you've had men to approach you in that matter, right?
I get a lot of, yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Y'all get on my nerves.
All right.
We on the Not So Christian in Me show, so we're not going to talk
That's
about
right.
that. We're going to leave that alone, because that might not be so Christian in me, because I can't stand y'all. So we just move right along.
We're going to leave that alone, then. Understand we have another caller on the line. Caller, are you there? Thank you for calling the Not So Christian in Me show.
Yes, this is Felicia Swanson. I'm part of the team on the Not So Christian in Me show, and I just want to give a big, huge shout out to Miss Boujie. Girl, you are doing your thing. Continue to keep grinding and moving forward. I want to also give another special shout out to Miss Linda. Happy birthday.
Yes.
Well, all right. Thank you so much.
You
Felicia
got to get to the
Swanson,
scene.
that's one of our co-hosts here on the show. She does an absolutely great job. Great job. Thank you so much, Talisha, for those comments right there. And again, we want to also thank you for reminding me, Miss Linda J., our studio operator, celebrated her 21st birthday.
And holding, baby. We ain't going no further. Who that?
I love her, Miss Linda. Happy birthday.
We want to wish Miss Linda J. Happy belated birthday. Pray that God will give you many, many more to come. Many more to come.
Thank you so much.
Miss Boujie is in the building, y'all. 281-453-1000. If you have a question or a comment for Miss Boujie, go ahead. We're waiting on the phone. We're waiting by the phone right now to take your call. Miss Boujie, you I've seen some of your videos, as I mentioned earlier. And I saw one that's called Good, the Bad, and the Boujie episode. Is that right? The Good, the Bad, and the Boujie episodes.
That was when I tried my hand at radio personality. Is what I tried. That's what that was. That was the Good, the Bad, and the Boujie. I was at another radio station. I wanted to see if I could do it. So shout out to the person that owns the radio station. I won't plug them because I'm at another radio station. So respect.
Etiquette.
But they did give me an opportunity to, check that box and see if that was something that I really liked. And I did. I had a great time with my 90-day run with her. So shout out to her for the opportunity.
Let's go back a little bit. Did your childhood play a part in cultivating you of being the woman that you are today?
Yes.
Mom, I love you. I love you, Mom. I was a troubled child. So, due to the fact that there was a lot of talent going on in one little person at one time, and I didn't have anybody to manage them and try to help me figure out what was to do at that time. So I was a mess. So, but people ask me all the time if I could redo or change something in my life, what would I change? The story is the story, and without the story, I wouldn't be who I am. So I wouldn't change one single part of the good, the bad, or the Boujie, or the ugly, because I am Boujie today. I'll take it on. That was God's plan. So.
That's it. Stay in the plan of God. That's something I'm going to be talking about in my sermon tomorrow.
God's plan, and let him order your steps.
Order your steps. I knew these steps was ordered. I knew these steps was ordered. When I started hosting and singing, and all of this has already been in me. All my life I've been doing is just little pieces here, little pieces here, little pieces here, little pieces there. Never knew what it was about. Never knew what, never understood, never nothing. But when something is for you, God will put all of the stones in place.
Order.
And if you just follow them, he will lead you to where you was going. So 6 months ago, I couldn't have told you, or I wouldn't have been sitting right here because I wasn't even singing 6 months ago. So there would have been no reason. And then all of a sudden, I got to Atlanta and I decided that I was going to get on stage, and then you have it, and now you have me sitting with today, and that just took place in March of this year. So for everybody that's trying to figure out, can I do this? Is it too late? Am I too old? Miss Boujie is 38 years old. My kids are flying the nest, and I'm trying to find my own way. And so now I get to do the things that I couldn't do yesterday. I get to do today. So that's got me here today. Follow God's orders.
I like that.
All right, you heard it from Miss Boujie, y'all. I didn't say that.
They're not so Christian.
With that being said, I don't know where this question comes from, but somebody wants to know, are you a Christian?
I did not just answer that. They're not so Christian. Yes, I do believe in Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Am I saved and sanctified? No. Am I trying to get there? We all trying to get there one day.
That's right. We all fall short of the glory of God. We're not perfect.
There's only one perfect being, and that's period. Everybody else is trying to do and live in his honor.
Wow.
So, am I a Christian? Yes, I'm a Christian. Yes, I do believe. But I am a sinner too, so, without sin, there, so, he's brought me a long way by helping me, You got to have the bad to get the good. You don't know what's bad if you don't do it. So, I mean, he's still working on me for those that's wondering. I'm still working on it.
Well, we all are.
Yeah.
A saint is just a saint who falls down.
So, yeah.
But the thing about falling down is that we can get
Back
back
up
up again.
Yeah.
We can get up again.
The God of another chance.
That's right.
And another chance.
Another chance.
And another chance.
That's
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
We got to take another quick commercial break here. If you have a call or a question, rather, or a comment, give her a call right now. She's in the building right here, 281-453-1000. Don't touch that stereo. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Larry Scott, host of the Not So Christian and Me Show. Join me Saturdays for great fun, interviews, music, and the latest news surrounding our world today. We are the show that cares to hear your voice and opinion with real conversation in a no judgment zone. So join me Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. on the Not So Christian and Me Show, right here on the legendary KYOK Radio, 1140 AM, and the all-new 92.3 FM and KYOKradio.org.
Dr. Darryl W. Broussard and Greater Pure Light invite you to their 35th anniversary. Don't miss the Gospel Concert of the Year, October 31st at Bayou City Event Center, 9401 Knight Road in Houston. Featuring Kiara Shear, Miranda Curtis, Marquand Middleton, and the Miracle Chorale, Nikita Clegg Fox. October 31st at Bayou City Event Center. Tickets on sale now at eventbrite.com.
Hey y'all, it's Natasha Marie, and I'm here today to talk to you about Studio Zumba Plus. Studio Zumba Plus, whether you're more than just Zumba, it's Houston's new prime location for fitness classes, body contouring, and event space rental needs. Oh, and I cannot forget, $5 line dance Friday. So get on over to Studio Zumba Plus, where their motto is, you dance it off, contour it off, and then celebrate with a party that is off. They are located on 13018 Woodforest Boulevard, Suite E. That is 13018 Woodforest Boulevard, Suite E. Book your appointment at StudioZumbaPlus.com. That's StudioZumbaPlus.com. And their telephone number is 737-808-1408. There are no more excuses, y'all. Let's get it.
This is Adrian Wooten, the owner of Wooten's Just Like That Barbecue Soul Food and Catering, where we offer some of the best meats on this side of heaven. Honey, I tell you, we have ribs, brisket, sausage, chicken, boudin, smoked turkey legs, and stuffed turkey legs. Oh my God. And for the sides, we have beans, potato salad, dirty rice, Cajun pasta, Mac Attack macaroni and cheese, and baby, we got them seasoned green beans. And for desserts, we have homemade banana pudding, peach cobbler with a thick crust, ooh, Jesus. And we have grandma tea cakes. And after you get through trying all of that, oh my God, we got that
That tea, baby, to wash it down with. Oh, come on and see us at 709 West Rankin Road on Saturdays from 3 until. I promise you, you're gonna love what you get. Hi, this is gospel recording artist Mona Moore, and I am looking forward to being the guest next Saturday on the Not So Christian in Me show with Larry live on the legendary KYOK Radio. Be sure to tune in.
And we are back right here on the Not So Christian in Me show live in the studio. KYOK 1140 AM and on 92.3 FM. You're streaming out there. It's KYOKradio.org. And we want you all to try to govern yourselves according to these commercial advertisement. You heard the Greater Pure Light Church is sponsoring, it's hosting rather, 35th anniversary. That's right, 35th anniversary in October 30th. Get your tickets. You can go to Eventbrite and or get your tickets there. Pastor there, also the pastor of the Greater Pure Light Church, and at the Bayou, I think it's at the Bayou City event. Yeah. So and also we're looking forward on next Saturday. Houston's own gospel recording artist Mona Moore. She will be here in the building. Y'all, we've been trying to get Mona here for the longest, and she's finally going to be here. She's finally going to be here. Matter of fact, Mona came when we had our anniversary on last month, and she was locked out of the building. She couldn't get in, and I felt so bad after I received the message because my phone was somewhere. I don't know where it was at, but she was locked out of the building. She couldn't get in. And I felt so bad, and I just told her, please forgive me, charge it to my head, not to my heart. And so we're looking forward to having her on next Saturday. Wooten Barbecue, get ready, because I am coming to see you. Miss Linda, you going to Wooten Barbecue? No. I'm buying you Wootens today, Miss Linda. I got you for your birthday. I'm buying Wooten Barbecue.
What is she there?